G'day, Michael here. I've had a few questions from some locals, and I'm just trying to clear a few things up. Noticed the beard I haven't cleaned up, but yeah, there is some expectation of a threat of fire. If we look at fires near me, actually I'll just maximise that. Do some zooming. Okay, so we're here at Bimboka. There's a fire at pre-war Glenallen sort of neighbourhood. They're calling pre-war road Glenallen. There you go. It says out of control grass fire. They don't have an area. That doesn't mean much. There's also the one near Mount Darra neighbourhood. Big Jack Mountain Road, Rocky Hall. Okay, so it's near Mount Darra anyway. Cathcart, Mount Darra, etc. Maybe if I zoom in, might be helpful for you. Okay. So the one near Cathcart, obviously Bimboka's here, and the one in Glenallen. They haven't got an area. I don't know anything more about it than what they show on the website. Of course, I'm not an official commentator, so this is just my own opinion. Yeah, but I think we've got a situation where we've got quite a few possibilities here. We've had a lot of moisture in the neighbourhood, so there's a lot of green around, but there's also underneath the grass there's still a lot of like tender dry stuff left over from the dry periods that we've had. There's also a lot of fuel along this escarpment. Let's switch to satellite maybe. Gives us a better idea of the forestry. So along here there's a lot of forest, and the escarpment here is obviously you've got that vertical edge. Now obviously anything lights up there can create quite a lot of an updraft and create its own air movement. At the moment this is out on that, well, it's not quite a plain, but I assume with this wind it's probably biting into the forest. I don't know how well they've got it controlled, and anything I say is just speculation because I do not know what's happening on the ground. So again, this is just me talking from what I can perceive, my analysis. In any case, the threat to us, how do I see the threat? Well, at the moment we've got an expectation. Where's Woolly Weather gone? There we go. We have an expectation that the wind will drop to something sane by about 9 p.m. So really to my mind, our risk window is only a few hours. Like, what have we got now? 3 p.m. to 9. So we've got about the next 6 hours is our sort of risk window. And I think the chances of that being producing a fire that reaches the township here is fairly low. But nonetheless, I've still got some sprinklers on outside preparing the yard for any potential thing coming, but I feel like I'm doing it for nothing. So that's my perception of it. Here's the wind speed. Let's zoom that in for you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so what this means is the wind's expected to be from the northwest around this time and well until about 9 p.m. and a much lower speed, only about 5 kilometres an hour from the west. So that at that wind direction it would create west of here is Glen Bog, so that fire would have to make its way to here when really the wind is already blowing that way. So we'll have a look at windy.com because it does give a different perception of how the flow of wind works. Right, so here's Bimboka, Bombala, Nimidabel. I've got that set to 750 metres. Let's just go down to the surface. Got to recalculate. Okay, the surface speed's a little bit slower. Move my mug out of the road. Down the bottom here you have the colours from blue to green to like a purpley colour. This purpley colour indicates higher speed, which we don't have any present. So we've got a bit of blustery wind at the moment. Let's just get 12 knots. Well, that's what about 20 kilometres an hour. So it's a little bit blustery out there, but it's that what sounds like rain on the roof might be my sprinklers, so I might be misreading that. In any case, I don't perceive a huge risk, but I'm staying alert and I've done some basics to make sure the place is safe against fire. That's my own opinion. This is not official. Someone from like RFS or the police or something advises you something different, well, let them take precedence over what I say. But this is just my perception that our threat window is about the next 6 hours, maybe 8 hours, and then the wind speed dies right down. So certainly we've got to keep an eye on the fires. I'm hoping they're going to keep this website fairly up to date, so we've got better information. But yeah, I don't see any immediate threat. We are expecting a storm, so if we have some lightning strikes a little closer to town here, it could be problematic for us. But yeah, I'm not overly fearful of a major fire like we had the other day. Well, I guess that's it. Hopefully that's helpful. If you've got any other ideas, let me know. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, ask a question, leave a comment.